Thanks very much, Marco, for that kind introduction and for having me here today. And I'd like to welcome all of the attendees. I'm really looking forward to your questions at the end. So I'd like to start by sharing why we developed RegXcellence. Here at BSF, we really sought to leverage digitalization to solve the challenges of pharmaceutical development. As Stefan went through before, there's a lot of different challenges, whether it's formulation, compliance, regulatory, and quality, and ultimately navigating what does that final pharmaceutical drug product look like. We heard a lot of different feedback. How can we speed up and accelerate how we develop our pharmaceutical products? And then really when we think about that compliance and filing process, how as an ingredient supplier can we really alleviate a lot of those pain points that our customers experience to really bring that final pharmaceutical product to market. What we wanted to do was really sit down, look at all of the customer needs, the challenges, and what we came up with was a digital ecosystem to really digitize aspects of the customer experience and all of these points at which we interact with these pharmaceutical customers. We're going to talk about RegXcellence today, and I'd like to go through a full demo of the platform. But before, I just wanted to make it clear, RegXcellence is part of our virtual pharma assistant ecosystem. So we're going to run into some of the other VPAs, as we like to call them, throughout the demonstration. But we begin the journey with Zoom Lab, which really helps our pharmaceutical customers formulate that pharmaceutical product. Then in the middle, we have RegXcellence, which we're going to focus on, is really meant to provide real-time quality and regulatory documentation, customer service, and help with some of these automatic document download notifications for our customers. And then finally, these all interact with My Product World, which is really built on top of RegXcellence as well. And it's really to help our customers navigate the BSF catalog and interact with RegXcellence in Zoom Lab. The assistants all move in lockstep. We really wanted to make sure that it was a streamlined experience for BSF customers and all of our users. They're available online 24/7 for free, and we really want to make them accessible to pharmaceutical developers around the globe. So now shifting directly over into RegXcellence, I wanted to talk about what challenges we're trying to solve and why we developed RegXcellence in particular. When we think about the compliance process as an organization, BSF is sending hundreds, if not thousands, of documents in terms of regulatory quality and compliance to our customers. And then they take all of those documents and file them with the FDA or whoever they're going to really file that pharmaceutical product with. This is not really an efficient process. I know we're using email, but there's just so many more opportunities for digitalization. And so we wanted to really leverage digitalization and make something available to our customers so that we can really speed up this process. We don't want them waiting for emails. We also really want to make sure there's good data integrity. So how can they always make sure they're most up to date with all of these quality and regulatory documents that BSF provides to our customers? From a user benefit perspective, we wanted to make sure that we are very transparent with all of these documentation we provide to our customers. So we'll go through in a moment the live demo, but they can find a comprehensive compliance information via RegXcellence. Also, it's available instantly. So we'll go through this self-service download feature in a moment, but we want it to really be that you click a button and you have access to really everything that BSF has behind the scenes to help solve your compliance challenges. And then next, I think Stefan mentioned before, data integrity is very much important. And so on our end, when BSF updates a documentation, we want to make sure that our customers know that something has changed. Even if it's a format change or if it is a content change, it's really important that you can see here, they know they're out of date, that they receive a notification, and then they can log into RegXcellence and get the latest information. And then finally, as I mentioned, it's available online 24/7. It's free. You don't have to be a current BSF customer. We really want to make this content available globally to pharmaceutical developers around the world. So just to highlight before I go into the live demo, some of the key features we built into here, I'm going to show you the self-service download center. When our users are looking for specific information for individual products, they can come in here and just individually select exactly what they're looking for. We really want it to be accessible, self-service, and really at your fingertips. The next, as I mentioned before, we've tried to really build in a lot of warnings and alerts so that you feel really confident accessing RegXcellence and using the documentation from a BSF perspective. And then finally, we know that not every compliance material in terms of quality and regulatory document is something that's easily available. And so we've built in a lot of self-request features within RegXcellence, so that way you can actually go in and request specific, more personalized documents like CEPs, COAs, drug master files, and then they get routed to the correct BSF representative. It's really all about how can we speed up the compliance process for our customers and pharmaceutical developers. So to summarize here, what we are really trying to do at BSF is change as is pharma and develop a to-be digital pharma. As you can see right here on the left, and Stefan did a really great job outlining all of these different challenges, it's chaotic, it's manual, it's a bit of a mess. You can see as a supplier, we are sending tons of documents to our customers. There's notes going back between regulatory, quality, QC, procurement. There's third parties involved. We want to really try to leverage digitalization to resolve a lot of these issues. What we're trying to build is to-be pharma. So on the left here, we are the supplier. We try to put RegXcellence in the middle, so that way it's just a simple self-service access portal, really your digital virtual quality and regulatory digital assistant, really streamlining our connections to our customers and pharma manufacturers around the globe. So with that, I'd really like to switch over to the best part, which is the live demonstration. So in order to access RegXcellence or any of our virtual pharma assistants, you can go to info-mypharma.bsf.com. And this is really the welcome page that you can come and meet RegXcellence, Zoom Lab, and My Product World. We have a lot of different videos and content just to talk about how we can better meet your needs through the tools. And then what we ask you do is fill out this form here. It's very simple, very short. And then within 1 to 2 business days, you'll receive an email notification with all of your account credentials. Once you have your login, you've set your password, you're going to really arrive at the home page for the virtual pharma assistants. This is where you can meet, navigate, and really explore our VPAs. We're going to focus on RegXcellence, but just to highlight here, you can access Zoom Lab. My Product World is right here on the right, and you can also access them at the top. We do really want to provide digitized experiences for our customers, but that doesn't mean they're any less personal or exciting or unique. We really want the virtual pharma assistants and RegXcellence in particular to replicate a conversation that you might be having with one of our BSF regulatory or quality colleagues. How we've done that is through your personal user profile, which we'll also go through in a moment. So to begin and start my journey in RegXcellence, I can begin by selecting RegXcellence. And this is going to bring me to my compliance portfolio overview. We've tried to make it as easy as possible for our users so that way they can really find either the product they're looking for or really solve any of these individual quality or regulatory challenges. To begin, you can select your individual region or your registration country, and then you can begin browsing by specific topics or products. So for example, if you're looking for specific products that need a drug master file in the US or Canada, you can scroll through and see what's available, kosher certificates. It really depends on what your compliance challenge is and how you're trying to find different documentation. Additionally, one pathway our users often follow is to go to the individual products. You can see all of the products in BSF Pharma Solutions product portfolio and see all of the different content that's affiliated with them. For this demonstration, I'm just going to select Colidon 25, which is one of our more popular products. To continue my journey with RegXcellence, there's a lot of different areas you can explore. But I'd like to show you one of our most popular pages in RegXcellence and one of the best user benefits, which is this self-service download page. This is what I mentioned before in the slides, but the idea is we want to make all of the quality, regulatory, and compliance documentation that BSF has and make it instantly available to our customers and pharmaceutical developers. So all you do is you find the right product that you're looking for, and then you can browse all of the different documentation that BSF has available. All that you need to do is select a check mark and then select documents download as one booklet. To begin, I'm just going to, I already downloaded in advance just to make sure we didn't have any internet access issues, but you can see then the PDF immediately downloads in the left-hand corner, and then you can access any of the different documents. It's going to be live from the BSF system. So you can see exactly here, I selected to download different statements. I had a halal statement. There's different types of regulatory and quality documentation based on what you selected. So for example, here is the Collagen 30 origin Germany statement for allergens. And then I can browse through and save this to my own computer. The idea here is that you have it accessible at your fingertips. We want you to be able to just select the documents that you want to download and then immediately make them available for your own quality and regulatory filing purposes. Okay, so now we're back on the self-service download page in RegXcellence. We've been able to download different documents, browse them as PDFs. What if there's more personalized quality and regulatory documents that I need as a pharmaceutical developer? We also have this personalized registration and filing page. Here at the bottom, you can submit individual requests for LOA, CEP, COA, DMF. It really depends on what your needs are as a quality and regulatory expert. Once you submit these requests, it's going to be automatically routed to our BSF colleagues who are going to really bring your request to life. So we do have a lot of regulatory and quality support built into RegXcellence, but we also want to make sure that we provide you a broader product overview, as well as access to additional third-party audit requests and more tools built into RegXcellence. So when you select View the Product Information page, you can also access more information about the individual product. It provides a nice overview like the CAS number, the product name, chemical names, some things around temperature, really a lot of basic information. Additionally, on this product overview page, you can access which available compliance documents are in RegXcellence and see which international standards this product meets the requirements of. Additionally, we don't just provide links to BSF content. We've tried to connect with other third parties. For example, you can see here on the far right, you can request a third-party audit reports from our partners Rafine and RX360, which will then lead you to our partner platforms. As I mentioned before, we really want to make RegXcellence a one-stop shop for our customers, that they can do a lot of different things as part of the formulation development journey. So when you get to this product page, you can also add this product to your favorites. You can order the product from our web shop. You can check then on your order status or even request a sample. Also down here on the right, you can jump over to our Zoom Lab virtual assistant and then perhaps even formulate with that product. So as I mentioned before, it's really, really important for our customers that they have good data integrity around compliance. They always need to know, did BSF change something in the system? Has there been a content change for a specific certification or manufacturing instructions? And how, as a pharmaceutical provider, can I make sure I'm always in the know in terms of compliance? What we've built into RegXcellence are these specific in-app and email notifications. It sounds simple, but it is so important that our customers are always notified when there's been some type of change in compliance. So on the far right, we have our users automatically enrolled in any type of regulatory content change. And so if there's a significant change in any of the product information, there's an in-app notification. You can see here, there's been about 18 products that I've downloaded information for, and they've changed in the system since I've downloaded them. Additionally, RegXcellence will generate an automatic email notification to you to let you know something's changed. We also have some additional notifications built in. So for example, even if we change the formatting on something, you can know, and it's up to you whether or not you want to opt into those things. Also, if you order samples or have more personalized regulatory requests, you can also opt into in-app or email notifications. That's not all that's available in the user profile, because we want it to be really interactive and very clear that our users are always in compliance. So to begin, we have a summary of all of their notifications. You can see here, I downloaded the Collagen 30 origin Germany documentation. It has since been changed with a formatting change, but we also have a lot of content change here. So you can see here, since I've last downloaded it, you can see there's a comment, we updated the validity date or the editorial format. We really try to make it easy for you to understand what changed in terms of your compliance, and are you still in compliance for your pharmaceutical product. Also here at the top, if you like to formulate with a couple of favorite products, I don't have any favorites right now, but if you have a couple of go-to products, you can always favorite them here. Additionally, through RegXcellence, you can request different samples. So you can track the request and what's the status, has it shipped, do you have the samples, has it been delivered, and you can then see your full history on this page here. Additionally, I think we showed this screen briefly before, but we want to make it really clear if our users are out of compliance. And so what you can see here for ibuprofen 38 and ibuprofen 50, I'm absolutely in compliance. I have the green check mark, but then we've tried to make it clear for our users that for ibuprofen 25, I would not be in compliance, or at least I should check if the status is out of date and see if there's a new version available. It will tell you exactly what the content change was. That way you as a manufacturer could really decide, okay, this is a very important change that I need to be aware of, or this is something I don't need to worry about as much. And then finally, I showed you some of the different opportunities to request samples, request more personalized documentation. This is where all of those requests are going to be located. So you can see here, back in August, I ordered some different BSF product through RegXcellence, and it's already been delivered to my site. So we've really tried to make RegXcellence interactive. We want to make it that it's easy and really solves a lot of the compliance challenges of our customers. But that means also RegXcellence is growing. So just as an FYI, we launch a new version of RegXcellence every 6 months. And it's because we really try to listen to our customers, listen to our users, and say, well, what types of future features would really help solve your regulatory and quality challenges? We really listen to that feedback and then build them into RegXcellence. So in the future, you can definitely see more features in the user profile. We're continuously adding more documentation and really building out more solutions for our customers and pharmaceutical providers across the globe. So I think that really wraps it up, Marco, so perhaps I could turn it back to you.